Happy Friday, my cuties. Today is May 15th, 2020. Shortcut date is 5/15/20. I cannot believe that we're halfway through May, meaning that you have officially less than 1 month left of third grade, which is absolutely crazy and amazing. I want to start out our video today by giving shout outs to those people who commented on Wednesday's video to show me that you are staying consistent with your work. Shout out to Tristan, it's almost his birthday. Shout out to Serena, Cody, Morgan, awesome to see your name on there, I'm so proud of you, and Lexi, awesome work. I'm going to give you the agenda for today, but I wanted to show you a couple of things that I have. So I have some T-Rex stamps. I have these envelopes to send out. And today in the mail, the Smensels came in, and later the slime will be here. So these are for the Raz competition that ends at 5 p.m. today. So I want to give a huge shout out because we have almost our entire class logged in at least one time. We had huge leaps from Wednesday from these following people. So I saw tremendous growth from Sage, Samuel, Monica, Connor, Mason, London, Lexi, Jeremiah, and Audrey. I mean, seeing those minutes skyrocket were just so impressive. The people at the front runners of the race, are still Serena, Siraj, and then we have Samuel and Jeremiah. So those are our top four. Serena has a huge lead, and then Siraj, Samuel, and Jeremiah, you guys are like so close to each other. So if you want to catch Serena, you'll have to put in a couple of hours today because the competition ends at 5 p.m. Awesome. If you do not have a pen and paper, please pause the video and go get a pen and a piece of paper for your spelling test. We're going to do that today. I have a new set of read aloud books that I want us to vote on, and then we'll go over the number story, and that will be it. So go ahead, pause the video, get your pen and paper. This is a series called What You Do Matters. There's 3 books, and I read an article that said if you have a 3rd or 4th grade classroom, you must have this series in your classroom library. And I want to know, I'm going to read one of them, start them on Monday, so I want to know what you want to read first. So when you comment your name today and done, comment which one you want next to that. So there's what would you do with a chance? So if you want this one, you'll say your name, done, chance. What would you do with a problem? So if you want this one, you'll say name, done, problem. And finally, what would you do with an idea? So if you want this 3rd one, you'll write your name, done, and idea. Awesome, go ahead and let's get set up for your spelling test. Write your first and last name at the top. Shortcut date is 5:15. As always, you can pause the video after each word if you need extra time. You can go all the way through and do it again, but I am gonna move somewhat quickly for those people who studied and don't need a ton of extra time to think. Number 1 is handle. I touched the handle of the pot, and it was very warm. Handle. Number 2, trouble. Miss Freed's students never get in trouble. Trouble. Number 3, simple. Simple is another word for the E word. Simple. Number 4, I hope you practice this one because it's spelled a little bit differently than it sounds. People. All people matter. People. Number 5, middle. I wonder if you are a middle child like me. Middle. Number 6, table. Tonight, help your parents set the table. Table. Number 7, little. I miss your little cute face. Little. Number 8, gentle. It's really important to be gentle with your younger siblings. Gentle. Number 9, poodle. A poodle is a cute dog. Poodle. Number 10, pickle. I love to slice up a pickle on my tuna sandwich. Pickle. Number 11, noodle. I love a good noodle soup. Noodle. Number 12, saddle. If you fall off the horse, get back up on the saddle. Saddle. Number 13, juggle. It's impressive when you can juggle a bunch of tasks at once. Juggle. Number 14, uncle. I wish I could hug my uncle. Uncle. And number 15, riddle. I love math problems that feel like a riddle. Awesome, make sure you have them all. We have handle, trouble, simple, people, middle, table, little, gentle, poodle, pickle, noodle, saddle, juggle, uncle, and riddle. If you do well, please let me know your score. I absolutely love seeing those people who I know are studying. That makes me and my heart very happy. I was a little bit confused by this math story because the title was How Many Pumpkins, but the math story itself had everything to do with pans and brownies. So I wrote a question mark, on the side because that was very confusing to me. We actually did do this as a class together. This is all about making a mind movie. If you did not jot what you were solving for, most likely you made a mistake. So let's go through it together. The question is, Mr. Davis made 4 equal pans of brownies. He cut each pan of brownies in half. So are you picturing that? He gave 1/2 pan of brownies to each of 6 friends. He kept 2 halves for his family. How many pans of brownies, I'm going to say that again, how many pans of brownies has Mr. Davis kept for his family? Use a model to show your answer. So you did need a model for this. It probably would have been a little bit difficult to solve without it, going straight to the equation. So of course, this question is wordy. It's a huge mind movie question, so I took the time to jot what I was solving for, and you can see I boxed the word pans because that's going to be really important as I make my model. So I'm thinking about it again. I see that Mr. Davis made 4 equal pans of brownies, so you can see in thick black marker, I labeled those for you here. Then it says he cut each of the pans in half. So you can see the dotted line straight down the center. Then it says he gave 1/2 pan of brownies to each of his 6 friends. So I labeled that by doing numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I've labeled on the side all halves given to friends. Finally, the question says he kept 2 halves for his family. So you can see that I wrote family on this half and family on this half. The question, however, is asking me how many pans of brownies did Mr. Davis keep for his family? 1/2 plus 1/2 equals 1 whole pan. So there's a few different equations you could have done for this. You could have done some division equations if you're at that level. I personally viewed this as 4 whole pans. So 4 total pans of brownies, take away 3 that were given to his friends, and he's left with 1 whole pan for his family. You could have also represented this by saying like 1/2 plus 1/2 equals 1 whole, or 1/2 plus 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 1/2 equals 4 wholes. But your final answer should have been 1 pan of brownies, 1 whole pan, 1 pan. All of those would have worked. Awesome. This video is under 10 minutes. I think that we are done. Make sure that you vote on which book you want to read. Again, we have Chance, Problem, and idea. Most likely we won't finish on Monday, so pick the one that you really want, because we'll probably read it all 3 videos next week. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Let me know how you did on your spelling test. The competition for Raz Kids ends at 5 p.m. today. The package will go out tomorrow afternoon. Make sure that you hug everyone that you love, and I'm sending you all of the positive juju. Love you very much. See you Monday.